And welcome to Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swat with the Sacramento Report, and my guest this segment is Jose Solorio, who is a member of the State Assembly from Anaheim. Thanks for being back with us.
Thank you for having me back.
I'm sure a lot of our viewers aren't aware of the fact that in the legislature there actually is an animal caucus.
Yeah, just a few years ago, we started Animal Protection Caucus. It's bicameral, and it's bipartisan, so there are members in the Senate, members in the Assembly. I'm one of the co-chairs on the Assembly side, along with Cameron Smythe, who is my Republican colleague in the caucus.
And so you work with animal rights groups to try to come up with legislation that benefits animals, right?
Yeah, you know, one thing that we don't like to see is animal cruelty, and across different areas we run across issues that impact animals, and again we just want to make sure that you know, animals are humanely treated.
Besides cruelty, spay and neutering, well of course that's cruelty too if so many have to be euthanized, but spay and neutering is such a big issue in California where you've got, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of unwanted dogs and cats popping up every year, right?
Yeah, you know, in the past there's been legislation in this area, and a lot of it comes down to funding to help animal shelters with their costs and really with adoptions. You know, we every year see about 1 million dogs and cats primarily that go to animal shelters. About half of them get euthanized, and so that's true animal cruelty right there. Also, it's a big taxpayer expense. The state and locals pay about $250 million annually to you know, kill these, you know, the pets. So we came up with this idea of pet lovers license plate to you know, be on the streets, be in the back of our cars, the front of our cars, to promote spay and neutering and to provide some funding to local governments.
So this is a specially licensed plate, and the revenue goes towards spay and neutering, right?
Yeah, the money would go to local programs, spay and neutering programs at the local level. We developed this, you know, great, you know, license plate here. It was designed by actor Pierce Brosnan, and actually, you know, also depicts, you know, the dog and the cat of Pierce and his wife Keely. And again, the money would go to the spay and neuter program. I authored legislation this year that just got signed by the governor, giving us more time to get the pre-orders to get these out on the road. We need 7,500, and we're at about 5,000, and so we need a few more to get these into production.
I was going to say, these license plates don't grow on trees. I mean, you have to get pre-orders to guarantee a certain revenue source before you can issue these licenses.
Yeah, and it's affordable. It's you know, $50 initially, and then the renewals are $40, and most of that money in the first year goes to spay and neuter programs locally, and then year after the renewal all goes to the spay and neuter local programs.
So these funds would be distributed to cities and counties for their animal shelters?
Yeah, it'd go all back locally to cities and counties, and it would help fund low-cost or free spay and neutering programs, and we really just want to see that kill rate go down for dogs and cats, and this is going to generate good revenue for our local programs.
So now you have until, what, June of next year?
Of the following year.
Of next year to get 7,500 pre-orders, and you said you're about 5,000.
Yeah, we're at about 5,000 right now, and they're moving at a pretty good pace, and you know, I'm hoping really in the next 6 months we can achieve the 7,500, but we have up until the following June to get them all.
So you need to gin up the PR campaign to make the public aware that this is out there and is possible.
Yeah, and here with Time Warner, it's a great opportunity. Folks can go to petloversplate.com, petloversplate.com, and sign up online.
Well, as you know, here at Time Warner, we have monster ratings, so that should help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jose Solorio, thanks very much for coming by and talking about this interesting issue. We do appreciate it. And thanks to our viewers, of course, also for watching Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. A reminder, you can see this and other interviews also on YouTube and on My Government On Demand. I'm Steve Swat. Have a great day.